There's nothing internal that you can do to adjust the calibration or to vary the incline height. That's already preset at the factory. But what we want to do is just make sure that the incline is functioning from the factory into the guest's home. Occasionally you may deliver a treadmill and the incline doesn't work. 9 out of 10 times, just by running the treadmill through the diagnostic process, which we're doing right now, it will unfreeze or unstick the treadmill and allow the incline to work. If we took off the hood, you'd see that there's a motor controller and a power board, kind of like a computer. And just like a computer sometimes freezes or seizes up, sometimes the treadmill does that as well. And so by pulling out the key and then running through the diagnostic, it's kind of like the Control-Alt-Delete key on a computer, and it resets itself. So once we've allowed the incline to go all the way up and all the way back down, we're basically done with the incline diagnostic. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the speed to make sure that it's calibrated appropriately. All we're going to do is hit the speed up key, and what we want to see on the display of the treadmill is 85% duty cycle. Okay, as you can see on the console, it has 85%, and right now it's showing us that the speed is calibrated at 10.3 miles an hour. There is a way in which we can go in underneath the console and adjust the motor controller so that it's calibrated appropriately. But typically, when a treadmill is at between 10.3 and about 10 miles an hour, the treadmill will function appropriately and it really won't be an issue. We aren't going to get into how to get under the console and go through and adjust the motor controller to control the speed. But we just want you to make sure that when the treadmill gets up to 10 miles an hour, it is showing that it's at 10 miles an hour. But know that there is a way in which we can adjust it, and certainly we can get into that with those machines. But typically, it's not a problematic thing that really happens. Maybe 1 in 100 treadmills isn't calibrated right from the factory. Once we've got the treadmill up to the 85% duty cycle, or the 10 miles an hour, as it's showing on the screen, take exit out. All you have to do is hit the speed down key, and that will automatically shut the treadmill off. And as it's slowing down, it's automatically taking in increments. Okay, this is 9 miles an hour, this is 8, 7, 6, 5, and calibrating itself automatically. So that's level 2. Level 3, we're going to hit the stop button again to progress to the next level. What this is going to do is it's going to check all the LED lights to make sure that everything is lit appropriately. You could wait and have the lights slowly, automatically light up, or you can hit the incline up button, and what it will do is it will turn on all the lights on the display screen. And what we just want to look and see is make sure that every LED light is lit as it should be. If it isn't, then we know that there's a console problem, and it's just a matter of reordering a new console and having a technician come out and installing that. Obviously, the customer can still use the machine. It'll just be that one segment or section of the LED that isn't lit. But they still feel free to use the machine until a new console comes out to replace it, and along with the technician to install it for them. So that's level 3. Level 4, hitting the stop button, all it's going to tell us is some diagnostic information. This tells us there's 0 time on the treadmill. This tells us there's 0 distance that's been placed on the machine, and that it's in E or English mode, or it's in miles. This treadmill can be changed to be put into kilometers, which we will show you real quickly how that can be done. But from your information, you just want to make sure that it's always in E, which represents English or miles mode.